Hey guys, welcome. Welcome. I am live from my little tarot room, and I'm going to give everybody a second to get in here and say, hey, let me know how my stream is and my lighting. I haven't gone live in a long time. Well, that's not true. I go live on my Facebook at least once a month. So if you don't follow me on Facebook and you like to hear the lives or you like to chat, you can catch them over there. But largely on this platform, I kind of took a hiatus from going live. But here we are today. Happy Monday and welcome. Welcome back to all my loyal followers. I have been on YouTube for 5 years. Can you believe it? I am an OG at this point, an OG. In the tarot community. And yet tell me why when I stopped going live, my subscriber count, my view count, all that went in the pooper, in the shitter. But you know what? I'm not somebody who is fully dedicated to YouTube, so I literally cannot go live. I do the readings when I have time on the weekends or at night or whatever, you know. So it kind of stinks that now that I can't go live all the time, it's like I'm almost unheard of, unknown on YouTube, which is absolutely crazy because I've been here for a minute, y'all, and there ain't no reader quite like me out here. And of course, I mean that with love to my other tarot readers. I watch a lot of the other tarot readers. There's so many good ones, so I don't say that with any shade or any of that. But I definitely know I am unique, just like everybody on the planet. And so I hope that you guys enjoy my readings. I hope that you enjoy them. I know they only come out once a month, but you really shouldn't be watching readings constantly anyways. Like, not much changes from day to day. That's why I never understood, you know, watching readings every day. Well, change takes time. So a good weekly or a good monthly forecast should really be enough. But I do them when I can. And I do every zodiac sign every month. Without fail. I never miss a zodiac sign. They do not always come out in the same order. It just depends what's going on with me, what I'm feeling planetarily. Sometimes I try to mix it up because maybe Pisces went last, you know, the last few months, so I'll make it first or towards the middle. I know, like, you guys cannot stand that I do not do my readings in any certain order. But again, I feel like I don't want it to be artificial. I don't want to just be popping out readings on a schedule without feeling it, without, you know, just to say that I have readings out at a certain time or that so that I keep my ratings up. Like, no, I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that kind of party. I want them to be authentic and real and raw and come out when they're ready. And I hope that you guys can dig that and enjoy that. I see I have 69 of you in here. What's up? I'm just like going on a rant. Like, who cares? Dana, get over it. I'm sweating. And I haven't even done anything. Okay, so welcome. We're going to go Aries through Pisces. Welcome. If you're new to my channel, what's up? Make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss a reading because, again, as I just said, I do not post them in any particular order. I just guarantee that every zodiac sign will be published every single month. I have never failed in 5 years. I have never missed. So, but if you want the notification, make sure that you subscribe. If you want to see me live more often, follow me on Facebook. Tarot Time with Dana. We're going to go Aries through Pisces. I might need a fan on me. It is so freaking hot in here. I don't think my air conditioner is working. We're going to go Aries through Pisces. And also let me see your comments. Hey, Dreamcatcher. Hey, M Black. Aw, thank you. I'm glad you feel that I am genuine. I am genuine. I am. I've got nothing to get out of this except that it brings me joy. And it's fun. you know. You don't do Facebook? That's all right. You can still catch me here. I'm on Instagram too. Hey, Nettie. I'm also excited to do a live. It's been so long. I was actually going to do this on my Facebook, and I was like, no, I need to make an appearance on YouTube because y'all have not heard from me in a while over here live. And I want it to be known, like, hey, I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here. Hey, Stephanie. Thank you. You thought it was an April Fool's joke? Oh my gosh, is it April Fool's Day? It is, isn't it? Ooh, I didn't even think about that before I went live. This should be an interesting reading. So I'm only going to do one card. I could sit here and read your comments all day long. But eventually we need to get to some tarot. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me. It's all right if you don't want to join me on Facebook, but on Facebook I talk more about law of attraction than tarot, but it's all combined, right? Like, I feel like tarot is only one piece of the puzzle. The other part of that is understanding law of attraction so that you can manifest the change that you want in your relationship, in your career, in your, everyday life. So tarot is a tool to help me figure out what's going on in the energy. And then, of course, I use my own guidance to then let you know about law of attraction and how you can better soothe yourself or think differently so that you can manifest different results. So I talk more so about the law of attraction on my Facebook than I do here, but I do incorporate that into all my tarot readings because I think it's important, right? Like, who cares if I can be accurate if I can't help you, right? So it's a two-part thing. The guidance or the tarot, and then how you can fix it. So today I'm going to keep it simple. It was just fun. I actually had today off, and I was like, yeah, why not? Why not hang out with my YouTubers? So we're just going to do one card, each zodiac sign. Well, I always say one card, and I never stick to it. Hey, Vanessa. But I'm really going to try and stick to it this time. And yes, the eclipse is happening as well. I just realized that as well. Wow, what great timing for me to go live. I didn't even know all that was happening. I mean, I knew, but I didn't put it together about it being April Fool's Day and the eclipse coming up, whatever. So, yes, I actually am going to go in order, Aries through Pisces for this live. Stop it. I got my little doggy in the background, so if you hear any whining, that's my pup. And let's get into it. I'm actually going to meditate briefly here, and if you meditate, I would love if you join me. If you don't, that's all right. Just chill out and hang out and talk amongst yourself or go get a glass of water. I don't know. But I'm going to take a second and I will be right back. And I'm back. Okay. If I keep messing with my hair, it's just because I miss the wedding. I'm pretty sure my air conditioning isn't working up here, but it's all right. Anyways, Aries, we're going to start with you and see what we have coming through. And happy birthday to any of my Aries that are celebrating. I'm going to set the tone to have whatever message you need to hear in this moment, but it could resonate all the way up to a week or so from now. So make sure you come back and check this reading out a little bit later in the week. But let's see what we have coming through for my Aries. Aries, you have the North Node of Destiny. This is also Aquarian energy. You could be connecting with that or have that in your chart. I just also noticed there's 111 of you in here, and I'm 11 minutes into my video. So 111, 1111 may be showing itself to you. To me, that is like a very lucky sign or symbol, letting you know that you're being guided. Yes, everything is working out for you. Yes, everything is on time. So if you haven't been feeling that way, there's your little affirmation right there. This is a very hopeful energy here, Aries. It also talks about healing. It also talks about your soul school, learning curve, spiritual growth. So also a very ethereal, spiritual type of energy. You may be more so in the head space than in the physical space during this time frame. Because maybe there's a lot to think about, or there's a lot developing that you need to think about. So let's see what else that we have coming through for Aries. The King of Pentacles and the Hermit. So you also may be dealing with an earth sign or have that in your chart, particularly Virgo, but also Taurus, Capricorn, and or that could just be the influencing vibes. So I feel like, yeah, there's a lot of soul searching going on. A lot of, again, like this going within type of vibe. It's not that you're being impractical, though. It's not like, you know, you're being airy-fairy. I just feel like there is a little bit of a seriousness to this, but there's also a groundedness to it. And I'm also getting the term none the wiser. So I don't know what that means, but I feel like you're taking the more practical approach, but I also feel that there's a spiritual component to this. There is a self-reflecting that needs to be going on here, like a really going deep within, asking yourself, what is important to you? Where do you want to place your energy and your focus during this time frame? It's also important, I feel, so that you don't drift away with this airy energy or air energy that I feel around you, to stay, I don't want to say busy, but practical. I hate the term realistic because sometimes that has a negative connotation to it. But keep yourself grounded. Keep yourself in the here and now. Keep yourself focused in the here and now. And yeah, I feel like, again, there's a very hopeful energy coming through here for you. So it's actually quite beautiful. All right. So let's go to Taurus. Taurus. Hey, Blue. Hey, Aqua. I know, it's just been a long time, hasn't it? I missed you guys. Do you like my new background? All right, Taurus, look, I just realized I matched my background today. I did not plan that. Okay, Taurus. Taurus. 6 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. Ooh, I got ahead of myself. I didn't get this card out. So where are you getting out ahead of yourself, Taurus? Be careful with that. Hold on a second. Okay, this is a really specific message. It's okay to make plans in advance, and to think about your future, but don't forget that your life is here and now. So the message is to not get too wrapped up in like this future state of mind where you're placing all of your happiness or your abundance or your blessings in the future. You know, like, I'll be happy when this is over, or I'll be happy once I go on this trip, or once this is done, or whatever, once this is fixed. And it's like, okay, yes, that's a good idea in theory, but if you're not happy right now, if you're not happy along the way to the destination, you're not going to be happy at the destination either, because you're practicing a vibration that's not going to allow for that. So it's like this fine balance, Taurus, between like having something to look forward to, but also giving yourself something to look forward to every single day in the here and now along the way. So that when you arrive to your big manifestation or destination or whatever it is that you're waiting for, then you'll be met with a joyous outcome. So, but anyways, back to the cards. That was your guided message. Okay, so you have the card of allowing. Oh my gosh, this is exactly what I was saying. It literally says, encourage to see the potential in the journey. You see? Because it's almost like how a farmer knows that if I plant this seed, there has to be time that goes by before I can harvest, right, my crop. But what happens if the farmer didn't trust the process and then dug up his seed the next day? Like, oh, nothing happened, must not be working. Don't dig up your seeds before your harvest comes to fruition. You know, it's like, give it time. It also talks about patience. It talks about development, cycles, growth. Now, this could be around money, of course, but it could also be around a relationship or relationships, more than one relationship. This may affect more than one relationship. As you have the Six of Cups and the Three of Cups here, but I also feel like there's an opportunity here to mingle or be around friends, children, family, the very positive type of vibe. And I also heard to uplift your energy, or maybe even distract you from something that has yet to come to manifestation but is on its way to you. All right, so you've got earth and water here primarily. Could be dealing with another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. For some reason, I almost said Aquarius, so you could also be connecting with Aquarius. Yeah. All right, so Gemini, would anybody mind time stamping this for me? Or is Vanessa in here? I haven't gone live in so long. I don't even think I have any moderators anymore. I'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. If you have the time and you're willing, that'd be cool. But don't. I'll figure it out. Okay, Gemini, 4th house of roots. So this is all about your family, your home, your background, comfort, your inner world. It also highlights real estate, how you take care of yourself, your habits, okay, your daily habits as well, Gemini. So all of that being brought to the forefront. The 4th house is Cancerian energy. You could be connecting with a Cancer and or have that in your chart. You might be on the cusp, but let's see. For Gemini, Five of Swords. Whoa. Why do I feel so messy all of a sudden? Gemini, what's up with this? These cards flew out, but I'm not going to keep them. I will take note of them. Leo, Aquarius energy. Some of you could be dealing with that. But I do feel a sense of how could I put this into words, what I'm feeling? Messiness, that's all I'll say. So I can feel this out a little bit more. You might be dealing with a messy situation, or just have, I don't know, a hard time accomplishing like one thing at a time. Like, you know, where I have days like these too, and I'm a triple air sign, where I'm like, oh, I've got this, and this to do on my to-do list. And then I start a few of the to-do list items, but I never actually like loop back or finish them, or it's like I've spread myself too thin, you know? And so that's what it is. It feels like a spreading yourself too thin. You know, as opposed to just staying really focused on maybe one goal or one thing you've got going on. It feels like you're trying to do either too much at once, or you're spreading your attention out to too many different areas of your life or something. Or yeah, that's what it feels like to me. Now, what's interesting is you have the King of Pentacles, which Aries also had. You could be connecting with Aries, but it is earth energy and air energy here. So King of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. So it's just, this is masculine energy. So here's how I'm going to say this. You could be dealing with someone, particularly a masculine energy, who's a bit messy, personality-wise, energy-wise, I don't know. Or maybe just they're a messy person, I don't know. Like, what? Take it as it resonates, okay? Or maybe they're spread too thin, okay? And of course, this could also be your energy, Gemini, so decide which is resonating with you. But I feel like this, if it's somebody else you're connecting with, they are waving the white flag. You know, like, I heard, been down this road before, been through too much. So it could be you that's waving the white flag. What a weird freaking message. If it's in particular a masculine that you're connecting with, I feel like this person's energy is messy, and that's saying it nicely. In a harsher way, this could be like somebody who steps over other people to get what they want, you know, and they almost kind of like take pride in that, which is like kind of ew, you know, like, oh yeah, I got one over on that person, or I played that person, or, you know, like, you know. So anyways, I don't know why this is showing up. If it's not somebody you're connecting with, then on a simpler note, this could be you needing to ground your own energy and to make sure you yourself are not coming from that vindictive space or that messy energy, because, you know, the universe does not hear what we say, it hears what we mean. So when you have, they're giving me the songs Bad Intentions by Nikea, something, I don't remember her name. When you have ill intentions, just know that the law of attraction will bring ill-intending people into your life to demonstrate where you're at vibrationally, to reflect it back to you so that you can make a choice about, do I like this? And if not, then I need to change that within myself so that I can experience something different than this. You know, and same goes for, like, if you're dealing with somebody who has ill intentions, you're not going to make this person change who they are. They have to decide that for themselves, Gemini. And you spreading yourself too thin or making yourself messy is not going to correct their vibrational problem. It is only going to disrupt your alignment. And so I guess the guidance here then, whether you are the person being messy or you're dealing with somebody being messy, is to go within here and go into your inner world. Take better care of yourself. Prioritize how you feel over everything and everyone else. And then see what makes sense to you after that. Like, get yourself in alignment and then see what pops into your mind, what ideas flow to you, and then move in the direction of a better feeling thought, therefore a better feeling action, and therefore a better life experience. So, and some of you, this is somebody in your family that maybe you don't even deal with, but, you know, I don't know. It could still be alive in your energy for some reason. I just have to make that caveat. That's not for all of you, but this card does talk about family. Whew, whew. Okay. Gemini, who comes after Gemini? Cancer. Hey, Amber. All right. Cancer. Thank you for the $13.99, Ryan. I missed you guys too. I really did. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, Cancer. Cancer, you have the card of Chiron. This is all about healing. Okay, this is about making amends, release, healing powers, your personal development, generational trauma, forgiveness, divinity, very emotional energy, water energy for some of you. So this, you know, I don't know what this eclipse brings, but it seems like behind the eclipse is a very healing type of vibe here. So let's see what else. What else? I can't get that song out of my head from the Gemini reading. 2 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles. So it's all about where you want to put your focus here, Gemini. Where do you want to, I heard, where do you see yourself in 10 years? Point blank period. I don't know. Like, when you envision your life or who you will be in the future, how do you see yourself? How do you perceive yourself? Are you thinking of it in a positive light of like, I'm going to have continued vitality and I'm going to continue to manifest things along the way and it's going to be fun? Or are you looking at it how like 90% of, I feel, the world looks at aging or future as like, my body's going to deteriorate, things are going to slow down, I'm not going to be as vital, I need to plan for the worst. You know, like, where is your mind at? You know, because you get what you think about. And right now, your thoughts are pre-paving your future experience. Just like the thoughts you had from your prior experience paved the way for today's experience. So it's like, think carefully, think positively, allow yourself to hope for the best, right? Because you're pre-paving the way here, Cancer. So 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. So I feel like there's a weighing something out here. You have options on how you want to invest your time and energy. Now, some of you, this is you're more on the positive end of this, of like, hey, you know, I do have options about where I want to go with my future and what I want to do, you know, and you're really feeling that sense of worth. And because you're feeling that, you are absolutely on the right track to being able to manifest the right decision, right? As to like what will give you the most comfortable outcome, most comfortable income, most comfortable relationship, etc. Holy cow, $200. Wow. Sorry. Well, as I'm talking about manifesting money, thank you for the $200 super chat. I didn't catch your name, but okay, yeah. The Adventure TV, thank you. I feel very blessed for that. Thank you. Okay, well, anyways, I don't believe in coincidences, right? So, Cancer, you may have good things coming your way, you know? And this could be after a time period where maybe you have to do some healing first, and that's all right. Now, others of you may be on the more negative end of the spectrum where, I don't want to say negative, maybe you're just not as far along in the journey and you still have some struggles going on. And this is your reminder that you get to set the tone for your future. You are setting the tone. All right. So think about what you want and think about how you're gonna really enjoy it coming about naturally. Right. I'm getting a lot of future planning energy, and I feel like you're not the only zodiac sign that I've gotten that for either. So wow. I don't know what that's about. Does the eclipse, I do feel like eclipses like eclipse out the old so that we can kind of start fresh. So yeah. I'm sorry, I just had a distraction because my phone was ringing as well. So there you go, Cancer. I have all earth and water here. Could be dealing with the earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Let's go to Leo. Leo. Could you hear my phone vibrating? I'm sorry. And again, look at my face. I am sweating. There's no way my air conditioner is working right now. I just hope that I don't end up with... Okay, we're good still. I don't end up with, you know, armpit stains. But, you know, if I do, whatever. Don't judge me. Okay. Could you guys hear my phone? I'm sorry. I should have just ignored it. I didn't know that you could hear it vibrating. So maybe you are expecting a phone call, Cancer, or a Leo. Maybe you'll be getting a call of some sort. All right, Leo. What does Leo have coming through? Could be connecting with Taurus energy or have that in your chart. This is very earthy, practical, productive, very patient and deliberate energy, which is not always your mostest favoritist energy to be in. But I actually feel this being really bountiful, this being very positive for you. So again, it's about taking one day at a time and staying loyal to yourself, to your goals, to your dreams, right? But let's see what else. You also may feel a sense of loyalty to a certain person, particularly earth sign. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, but doesn't have to be. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles and 9 of Pentacles. So this is also about saving up your money, being deliberate with your money, being patient, waiting for the right opportunity, not just jumping on any, I heard jumping on the bandwagon. I don't even know what that means. It's about being deliberate with your focus, with your energy, with your attention. If I could get it out of my mouth, with your attention. You see, and all good things in due time here, Leo, because you have the 9 of Pentacles around that. So when it comes to money, like saving up, or how can I put this? From a practical sense, saving money makes sense. But from a spiritual sense, spirit views money as energy. And you generate wealth by spending wealth and thinking wealthy. So money is not really supposed to be something you attain and then you hold on to. And in fact, that slows down the progression of accumulating wealth. Stick with me. Money is supposed to be spent just like the energy and vitality that comes in your body. You don't save up your energy and health and say, I'm going to hold this for a day I'm really going to need it. And today I'm going to deny myself of being healthy and I'm going to be sick. And then you keep yourself in a sick state so that you can enjoy your health later. No, because it doesn't work like that. You have vitality now, and you're meant to spend it now. Okay, so money's similar in that the easier your relationship with money is, the more comfortable you are with allowing what you need in and then not feeling bad when it goes out. I'm so thankful I got to pay that bill. I am so awesomely thankful that that money came at the right time. I am so happy to buy this gift for somebody that I love. So when you're spending the money, you're not attaching guilt to it. You're not worried that you're not going to make it back. You're in full alignment knowing that energy that is spent through gratitude, aka money, will always come back in dividends, in more things to be grateful for, as well as monetization, as well as more money. So I don't know why I'm going into all of that other than to let you know that, Leo, it's all right to save your money, but invest your money too. Let your money make you money. And when you spend your money, whether it's $1, $100, $100,000, spend it with joy. Spend it with happiness. Spend it and say, yes, that feels good. And watch as more money comes in for you. Okay? So, money. That's all Leo's getting messages about. I don't know if you have relationship stuff going on, but it doesn't seem to be very important today. That's where Spirit wants you to focus. Changing your perception, your relationship to money in a positive way. Money. I once did this manifestation trick where I meditated and I was trying to create abundance in my life, and I was wanting to manifest pennies. I actually heard this from an Abraham Hicks podcast. And so I'm like, okay, since money can manifest easily, show me pennies. I want to find pennies. I found hundreds. Everywhere I looked, penny, in my car, in the laundry, in my bed. I go for a walk, there's a penny. You know, a stranger would hand me a penny. Pennies. They were everywhere. The universe wants to give you what you want. And all you got to do is believe that it can do it, and it will show it to you. So it's also about the power of belief as well as the power of prayer. So isn't that cool? Anyways, could be dealing with, I have all earth here, but I also feel like this is practical matters that matter the most this week. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Who be saying those nasty things in my chat? Hey, Jessica. We're on Leo. We're going to Virgo. I was going to start my April monthly readings today, but I thought, no, I'm going to go live because I never get the chance to go live and I want to go live. So here I am. Thank you for sending me love. Tim, why are you so... Thank you for the super chat. He said, I'm from India. Even after watching your channel, I'm not sure what it's about. Are you a motivational speaker or a spiritual teacher? What's the difference? Just the title? Both? I don't know. Me? He said, are you a spiritual teacher or a motivational speaker? I would say those are one and the same. One and the same. Don't those go together? I don't know who you're talking about. They scam people. Who's they? Although if you have, and let me teach you about law of attraction, whoever wrote that. They wrote, doesn't matter, spiritual teachers scam people, whatever. Okay, but let me tell you why you believe that is true, because I'm going to school you on law of attraction. If you believe that other people are out to get you, could trick you, could steal your money, that you can't trust anybody, guess what the law of attraction is going to bring to you? Evidence that you're right. It's going to bring you people who take advantage of you, who scam you, who take your money. And then you're going to say, see, I'm right. Everybody on this planet is out to get something. When really, you're only getting the manifestation of your practiced belief, because there are many, many people out here who are genuine, authentic. I've never scammed anybody in my life. I have never had anybody pay for a product that wasn't 100% authentic. But I probably wouldn't attract you as a customer because we're on a different vibrational wavelength. So you see, there's many realities out here, many good people and bad people. It just depends on where you're at vibrationally. And if you have fear of being taken advantage of, that fear is letting you know you're practicing a vibration that is likely to bring you someone who's going to take advantage of you. That sense of fear, that sense of tension you feel is your sign that you're practicing a thought that you're not going to like the outcome of when it manifests. Anyways. Okay. Who was I on? Sorry. Virgo. That's my motivational. That was my motivational speech. I'm done now. All right, Virgo. Virgo. Virgo could be connecting with Cancerian energy or have that in your chart. And or it's just the influencing vibes. Very emotional energy, but on the more positive end, it is just being in tune with your feelings. A sense of comfort, a sense of nostalgia, very protective, intuitive, almost maternal type of energy here. On the flip side, it could be a bit introverted or a bit defensive. So be careful about that. This also highlights the family, okay, or your family. Oh my gosh, thank you. Do I believe in God? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Not as a person, though. Not as a man who sits, not in the religious sense of what they make God to be. But I do believe in source energy. Yes, which is unconditional love. Anyways, I gotta stop reading your super chats. I'm sorry. Thank you for the super chats. So yeah, let's see what else we have coming in for Virgo. I probably need to mute my chats in the future. Virgo, look, it's you, the Hermit. Oh, I don't want that. Queen of Wands, Page of Cups, but I will take note of it as it fell out. So I feel a little bit of like this feisty, motivated type of energy here, but at the same time, calm, cool, collected. I also feel like you're in the zone right now, or feeling, they're giving me the term auto zone. Some of you, I don't even, maybe you need to go to auto zone. But what I mean by that is like, feeling in tune, being in tune with your emotions, being in tune with the flow, feeling better. And I have a song coming through. Cause I want you to be happier lately. I don't know the name of the artist. Ten of Cups, King of Cups. So yeah, definitely emotional energy showing up. Definitely a big, big emphasis on family, loved ones, those that are near you. I do feel Virgos are very family-oriented people anyways, at least when you're at your best, when you're in alignment. That's it can be really okay. It's something that's valuable to you, but I also keep hearing point of contention, point of contention. But it could also be a point of contention for you. You know, family is funny in that we love them so much, but they could be so irritating, you know. But it stimulates our growth. It stimulates something inside of us that helps us to better define who we want to be, you know. And it's somewhat from who and what we came from, but it's also like this bouncing off place where you get to figure out, based on what you observe in your family, your parents, your siblings, whatever, how you would like to behave, how you would like your life to go. And so I get also future planning energy. I've gotten future planning energy in almost all the zodiac signs. So I don't know, this might just be a big time to plan for your future, to think about your family, where you want to go, your relationships, what's important to you. Very emotional, caring, intuitive energy. You may also be attracting that into your life via other people or a very significant relationship. But it's all about how you feel right now, Virgo. It's all about how you feel. And it could be dealing with a water sign, by the way, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or another Virgo. So, Libra. Libra, thank you. Glad you love my energy. Okay. Libra. Wow, is everybody feeling the feels this week? Is everybody like so freaking sensitive? Like, this is a very sensitive energy showing up yet again. Libra, you could be dealing with a Pisces or have that in your chart, and or this is just talking about, again, how do you feel? This is about home, family, 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 family. That seems to be the big theme here for the collective, getting in tune with our emotions, prioritizing those that we love. But this also talks about your habits, your conditioning, self-soothing methods. It particularly highlights your mother or the mother energy in your life, or maybe you if you are a mother. But it's also can be a bit of a moody vibe. Okay, so be careful about that, Libra. You don't want to be going into this space where I heard the word defensiveness, where there might be a bit of defensiveness here. You know, how you feel about yourself matters a lot because it sets the tone for every relationship that you experience, including the relationship with your own parents as well as your children. So, what tone are you setting, Libra? They are wanting you to look at that and to assess that within yourselves. So let's see what else. Strength card. And the Emperor. So this is a beautiful energy. Could be dealing with Leo or Aries, or also have that in your chart. This is like having the courage to empower yourself, Libra, and to lead the way. Okay, so I was pausing there for a minute because when I was focusing on this card, I was in particular getting messages around the mother figure. You know, mothers are very important in that they set a very important tone within us, whether you have a very close relationship or not, you know, with your mother. But they're really highlighting that. And how does that affect you? And how does that make you feel? And what does that say about you? And some of you would love to be like your mother. Others of you don't want to be anything like what is going on with the mother figure? This is not a pre-recorded video, 21D. I am live. Anyways, whatever. I don't know why that's being highlighted, so take it as it resonates. Otherwise, I feel like you're actually coming into this reading very strong, looking bright and sunny and in control and feeling empowered and getting shit done, you know, so what a weird, I didn't pull other card. I have to pull another card. What is this about? The Devil, Capricorn energy. It's like overall you're doing really well, and I feel the energy is very strong here for you, Libra, but I also feel like there's a dwelling going on in the background. It has to do about something emotional, a specific relationship, or even as specific as your mother that somehow, I don't know, is either fueling you or impeding you. You decide. You decide. I just find it weird that that keeps coming up. Otherwise, yeah, again, just like the other zodiac signs, it's all about how you feel. How do you feel? How do you choose to feel? How are you going to feel? How do you feel? Ask yourself that often. Often. Let's go to Scorpio. Scorpio. The second house of assets, so this is Taurus energy here. This is about your material world, your possessions, your finance, your talent, your worthiness, your credit score. Yes, as specific as your credit score. So again, what seems to be the theme this week for all of the zodiac signs, or at least today in this current energy, or maybe around eclipse time, is money and emotions. It seems to be a very emotional energy, and at the same time, the hyper focus is around the physical world, materialization, income, money, etc. And I feel that in your energy as well here, Scorpio. Also, you could be connecting, like I said, with Taurus, but let's see what else. Two of Cups. Well, I shouldn't speak so soon because here you've got a significant relationship showing up as well. It could be someone that you share assets with, but doesn't have to be. It could just be that money's important, but also a relationship, a very specific relationship. Two of Cups, Two of Wands. This is a soulmate connection here. And what's interesting is you can see, right, like the Two of Wands is kind of looking at the connection, okay? So I feel like there may be a connection that you are looking to get into, and or you are observing, and or maybe just thinking about a lot, okay? And I also heard comparison is the thief of joy. So be careful though, Scorpio, about comparing like your love life or your abundance or whatever it is to other people, another person, another relationship, because that always throws you out of alignment when you do that. It never feels good, right? Unless you're admiring. But most people don't compare themselves to other through the vibration of admiration. Most people do it through the vibration of lack. That person has something I do not. That I do not. And one of those vibrations is going to get you closer to what you want, and one is going to take you further away. So if you're looking at another person's life, financial circumstance, relationship, whatever this is, with the lack mentality, they have something I want or I don't have, then you're going to have more, you're going to manifest more of the not having of it. Because you're focused on the absence and the lack, right? Whereas if you are looking at another life or something, relationship, and you're saying, wow, isn't that beautiful that that's possible for somebody else? I really admire that. I really feel inspired by that. I can't wait until that becomes my reality too. And you can hold that, then it will become your reality too. Because you close the gap. Now you're focused on the having of, not the lack of. Okay? So if you're looking to manifest something in your life, Scorpio, the only thing that is preventing that is the perspective that you hold or the way that you're looking at something, right? So you can help yourself by changing your perspective. But I do feel like there is something new here coming in for you on the horizon. And I feel like it definitely has to deal with a significant relationship. Could be intimate. It doesn't have to be. It could be a new friend, a family member, something developing within a significant relationship. But also when it comes to your assets and your money. So let's go to Sagittarius. You're welcome, Jillian. Thank you for the super chat. Am I a spiritual leader? I am a spiritual person. I don't believe there is a place for leadership in the spiritual community, because to me, leadership means that I'm better than somebody else, which as a spirit, I know all are equal in the eyes of Source, in the eyes of God. So I don't like the word leader, but I am a spiritual enthusiast. Yeah. What's all these questions? I feel like I'm getting interviewed every time you give me a super chat. What's going on with that? I mean, that's fine, but I don't think I've ever been asked these questions before. Okay, Sagittarius. You have the card of Leo, could be connecting with a Leo or somebody who has Leo in their chart, and or it's just this simple influencing vibes, very expressive, creative, loving, playful, warm energy. This is one of my favorite cards. It's about having self-confidence. It's about letting yourself glow. It's a very extroverted energy, and a very trusting energy, but it could be excessive. It could be a bit naive, so be careful with that energy, Sag. But I actually feel this is a really good space to be in. It's like, when I see this card, it's like, oh, I'm loving life and I'm loving myself and I'm loving this moment. It's like bringing more love into your life, into your everyday. That's what really makes the difference, Sagittarius. So you have the Queen of Cups. Ooh, the Nine of Swords, because maybe you've been feeling very exhausted emotionally. You know, and exhaustion can sometimes be an indicator where that's showing you where you're not really paying attention to your thoughts or not really being very loving to yourself, right? Because sometimes this card can be about like that giving part of you, Sagittarius, that wants to love others, do for others, be there for others, but then you don't end up being there for yourself, and then you end up drained or, you know, in this place of exhaustion. So be careful about that. Some of you could be connecting with a water sign or an air sign that is quite draining, or draining to you or irritating to you, and that may be affecting you. But it's like, best you can, stay into that space where you see the good in everyone. I have a song in my head. Look for the good in everyone. It's Jason Mraz, in case you didn't know. But let me see what else. What's this Nine of Swords? And I also heard the term pain is not a punishment. Weird. So I feel like whatever you have been feeling exhausted about or worried over, possibly emotionally, there's a solution showing up. There is new inspiration coming out of that situation to stay positive, to stay loving as best as you can, because I feel like this is right around the corner for you, Sagittarius, and it's something to look forward to. You have something here to look forward to, whether you know it or not. So you could be dealing with, again, water, air, or fire, particularly Leo. Okay, Capricorn. Look for the good in everyone. Will you guys please share my video? Share my content. I need like a break just for a second. Hold on. I gotta collect my brain. My brain power before we go into Capricorn. Capricorn. Okay, I think I'm going to keep that card. You have the 11th house here. Ooh, Aquarian energy. Some of you could be on the cusp of Capricorn and Aquarius. This is all about friendships, groups, creativity, community, humanity, hope. Very festive energy. It could also be very rebellious, outside of the box, experimentation. Experimentational? Is that a word? No. Why can't I even give this word? You know what I mean. I'm just going to move on. I think that's the word. You could be wanting to try new things. Could be wanting to try new things. That's all. All right, let's see what else. For Capricorn. 6 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and the Strength card. So, news, communication on the way here. I feel like They're again highlighting, okay, I'm just going to say the words that came. Payout, dividends. It is tax season. Maybe that's why I'm getting all these money messages. Oh, let me see. Sorry, I want to say thank you for the super chat. How close are you and I to the same birthday? 12284. Hey, Courtney. 1 day apart, Courtney. My birthday is the 23rd. So we are like soul sisters. Anyways, okay, sorry. So anyways, as the collective also is getting messages, Capricorn, around money and finances, I feel you also kind of in that same energy. There could be, I keep hearing payouts. So I don't know if you're receiving a payout or you need to pay out some money. But it's all equal in the end. Like, I feel like things are going to balance out in that arena of your life, to have faith, to have courage. You could also be getting news in regards to something to deal with finances. But yeah, this is kind of a weird energy. Some of you, I feel very like a little all over the place, similar to how I felt in the Gemini reading. So especially if you have Gemini in your chart or you're connecting with the Gemini, you may feel a little bit of that scattered brain or scattered, spread too thin type of vibe, Capricorn. It feels a little bit uncomfortable to me, but at the same time, I feel like things are balancing out, okay, whether you can see that or not. If you they want to direct you also to the Leo reading, where I was talking about how money is energy. So that the more generous you are, Capricorn, the more generous other people are to you. The more generous the universe is to you. That's why, a lot of religious and spiritual teachers will tell you to be generous with your time and your energy, to not hold strings attached, not to be the miser, not to be, the stingy one, because law of attraction will only match you with more things to be stingy about, lack of what you want from that vibration, versus when you have more of like an open, generous, yeah, I got you, yeah, this is all right, whatever type of vibe, then the universe treats you by giving you more to be generous with, or matching you up with other generous people. So I don't know, generosity seems to be a big message here, and I think people are afraid to try that method. I know I was, because I was broke, like in my early 20s. I had heard about law of attraction and like, yeah, the more giving and generous you are without expecting it in return, like the more lucky you are, the more luck you'll have, is what I remember being told. But like, there was a part of me that really didn't believe that until I tried it. And at first it felt a little bit fearful, like, gosh, I might be spending money I don't have. But the money always came back to me. Every time the money came back to me. If I loaned somebody $20, later on that day, somebody would randomly give me $20, or maybe I would get a check in the mail I didn't know was coming, or it turns out I had $20 that I found in my washer and dryer later on that I didn't know I had. You know what I mean? Like, I always got it back. And then after years and years of practicing that, it took my fear away of being generous, because it's like, oh, being generous benefits me as much as it benefits you. So let me be generous. I'm going to be generous. And it just, you get that momentum going. And once you get that good momentum going, it'll change your life. So start small, start practical. And I'm not talking like go out and give away your life savings or nothing. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about little acts of kindness, If you're going out to dinner with your friend, as opposed to splitting the bill, pay for the bill, take the appetizer. You know, the point is to be kind with the money. The universe loves to reward kindness. You know, kindness and generosity are going to get you a long way. So anyways, I feel like, again, a big emphasis around finances. This is like repeating. Leo had this, Taurus had this. So that's the message. You could be dealing with, also, this week you could be dealing with an Aquarius, but it could also be Earth, Leo, which I think you're going to resonate with the Leo reading, or air. Courtney says, I loan my Leo brother money all the time, and yet it has never happened to me. So the universe has never given, I'm not talking about your brother giving you the money back, because he's probably not in the flow and not able to. I'm talking about, so the universe has never given you a blessing or the money back. I find that hard to believe. But I also want to add the caveat, though, that you may feel like you're giving the money through a generous vibration, but the fact that you just took the time to point it out and maybe complain a little bit about it, maybe that you're not giving it as freely and generously and lovingly as you think that you are. Because sometimes we give and I'm like, well, I did a nice thing for you. But as I say, well, I did a nice thing for you, there's a little bit of an off vibration about that, right? Because now I feel like I'm owed something. And you cannot be in the vibration of feeling owed and get the money at the same time, because that's a sense of lack. So it really does have to come from an altruistic place that I don't even care if you appreciate that I've given you this. I feel good in the giving of it. It's really got to come from that vibration. Really, it does. So a lot of people will give just to look generous, or because they feel obligated to, which there's a sense of resentment there when you feel obligated. Like, okay, it's my brother, so I have to help him out. But there's that have to. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying this to judge you at all. I'm not judging you at all. I love you. Thank you for coming here. But I want to say that vibration is very particular and very sensitive. So it does have to come from an altruistic place, a genuine altruistic place, right? Which is hard to do, especially like when you know, like, this person may never appreciate what you've done for them. When it's like, gosh, why am I always giving to you and you are not giving to me? You know, and I have been in a situation where I was always the giver, so it is, as the giver, it is easy to fall into that trap of like, okay, but when are you going to give back to me? But at the same time, I always reframe it in my mind like this. In order for me to be on the receiving end, I might have to struggle, and I'm not willing to struggle. So I would rather thrive, and always be the giver and never the asker or the receiver. As long as I'm thriving, right? Like, what a blessing it is to be always in a space to give. Because would you like to be on the opposite end of that? Would you? Would you like to be in the struggle end of it? I don't think so. That's fine, Courtney. She said I was being funny. Well, actually, I'm glad that you were being funny, because even if you didn't know, even if you didn't really need to know that message, there are so many people who can relate and resonate with what you said. So and there may be people in there that was helpful for. So don't worry about it, and don't take it personal. You know. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius, you have the card of complexity. So So this is about a very complex energy. Not my favorite card, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes it talks about misunderstandings, miscommunication, can be kind of an irritating type of energy or contradictory energy. But at the same time, it's very transformative, very educational, very eye-opening energy. So I feel like, too, that every time I see a UFO, I think of Aquarius. So I feel like this card suits you. Like, I feel like this picks up all the complex variety of Aquarians out there. So let's see what else. What does Aquarius need to know? Page of Swords. Six of Wands, Eight of Wands. Do not overthink this. You're making something more complicated than it needs to be, Aquarius, because you may be overanalyzing, overthinking, trying to solve something that's not your problem to solve, okay? Which you often do a lot as an Aquarius because you're a good problem solver. But sometimes it's better just to be left alone or to leave something alone than try and figure it out. And I feel like whatever you've got going on right now or within this time frame, this week, that's exactly the message. You know, the more you dig, the more you try to figure something out, the muddier it gets, the more unclear it is. So the good news is it's followed by the Six of Wands and the Eight of Wands. So Aquarius, this is like having success. So there's no need to overthink something because success is guaranteed. The news is coming. The good information is coming. The communication is coming. The answer you need is coming. It's going to be a positive outcome. Now, you can delay it by overthinking, overanalyzing, or making something more complicated than it needs to be. But you don't really need to stress yourself out in that way, Aquarius, because regardless, there is a positive and good outcome here for you. Now, this could be to deal with anything in your life, right? But I also heard something coming out of the ordinary, or out of the ordinary, something out of the ordinary. There's something out of the ordinary happening that for some reason it like stimulates you or makes you become skeptical or analytical, but it's like just a blip on the radar or something because there's other bigger, more positive things coming in. So that's what I'm feeling here. You could be dealing with another air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm going to do Pisces. And then I'm going to read your chats for a second. I haven't got to read them quite yet. Pisces. Pisces, you have the fourth house of roots. This is Cancerian energy. Ooh, you could be connecting with a Cancerian and or a Gemini because they also had the fourth house show up. So again, it's like I'm getting... Hold on a second. Thank you for the $9.99 and black. I appreciate that. It's like I keep getting the same message, but for the collective, all of you. What seems to be highlighted for all of us this week? Emotions, family, home, and finances. All of that is being highlighted. It's come out in every single zodiac sign reading. So again, family, home, background, comfort, cooking, your inner world, real estate, self-care, your rejuvenation, looking at your habits, Pisces, Some of you may want to be in that space of comfort, of feeling secure, feeling stable, feeling at home within yourself. Okay, so let's see what else. The Lovers and the Moon. So again, Gemini, Pisces energy here. Some of you, there's a very significant relationship showing up. Okay, doesn't have, could be an intimate partner, yes. Could also be twin flame soulmate, but could also be a family member, a friend. This is highlighting family, so keep an open mind. But there's a significant deep relationship showing up here. A lot of emotions surrounding this connection. It's very spiritual, dreamy type of energy. I just feel like that being kind of the focal point here, and needing to listen to your intuition and to also observe your emotions. They're saying observe your thinking patterns and then what emotion it causes, because that's going to help you a lot, all right, as you go throughout the rest of the year, being able to connect the dots between the thoughts you're thinking and the emotions you're feeling, the thoughts you're thinking and the emotion you feel. And the thoughts that you think that manifest a not so good emotion, a painful emotion, are not thoughts that you want to continue to dwell or cultivate on, Pisces. And so, I don't know, that's the message here. And this is specific around when it comes to dealing with a specific family member or relationship partner. Well, let me get one more. Yeah, because I feel like a sense of like feeling tugged in two different directions, feeling at odds here. You might actually have a struggle or a conflict develop in a relationship during this time frame, and or just feeling like you're being pulled in two different directions. And so how do you know which direction is the most correct direction? How does it feel? Oh my God, I did not mean to get all of these out. Yeah, so something's going to come full circle here. You do have options, more than one option that's showing up, that's coming available to you. Like the other zodiac signs was more focused on money. I feel like your reading is more focused on interpersonal relationships and family. Okay. But I feel everything comes full circle here, and there's also a completion here. This is also helping you get in tune again with your emotional guidance system. Could be dealing with the Gemini, another Pisces. Let's see. I've got all the elements here. Specifically, Cancer, Gemini, Pisces, but I do have fire here and earth as well. So that's what I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining me. I wanted to check some of the chats, say hey to me. I'm going to see what I missed here. Hey, Kay. Hey, Aeon. Thank you. Hey, Casey. Hey, Sunshine and Beauty. Hey, Jamie. What's up, girl? Hey, Elle. And then I also want to see these super chats. Yes, this live will be posted. It usually takes, maybe 10-15 minutes for it to upload, and then if somebody could timestamp it, that would be awesome. But if nobody does, I'll go back and timestamp it later on tonight. What kind of garage door is that? That's not a garage door. That's a wall. Do you think I'm in a garage right now? Does it look like a garage door? It's like a textured like frame, whatever, wall. Hey, Brittany. Aw, thank you. Eve Wilson. I actually did I did a video. I had a vlog YouTube as well that I would do. I wasn't very good at vlogs, but I tried my best. Where I've done like a home tour, cooking, painting, all that good stuff. It was actually really fun. But I did a house tour over there. I don't know if it's still up. It might still be up on my old YouTube. Hey, Kelly. Thank you, Casey. Is the chat wild? I imagine it is. I don't have any moderators anymore because I haven't went live and since I lived in my apartment. I don't think. Have I ever went live from this place? I don't think so. I had a little apartment there for a while and I went live a few times, but anyways, I can't even make a promise that I'm gonna, do this on a schedule or a routine, but I would like to try and touch base with you guys a little bit more often when I'm off, when I have time to. Otherwise, I'm gonna continue to post the zodiac sign readings. I post them every month, all 12 zodiac signs in no specific order. I'm gonna start posting the April readings very soon. And I actually was going to start today, but I decided to do this live instead. So they'll start coming out probably tomorrow. And I love you guys so much. Also, follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I do go live there as well. Jamie said, dudes being dudes. Thank you for the $9.99, Casey. I appreciate you. Oh, you're talking about the people in the chat. Anyways, I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope that you enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future updates. And I love you, I love you, I love you. Until next time, my friends. Namaste. Bye.